So it happened again. This time the police were called. I was out on a date with my boyfriend last night to see fireworks for my birthday. We had a great time together and were on our way home. We got on the subway and I crap you not, the moment the subway doors close, a Jesus-freak Karen, middle-aged white woman, starts her bromofluffic rant that eventually escalates into glacial slurs against my boyfriend as well. I told her to just shut the flip up, but she just kept going on and on, nearly 15 minutes. Mind you, we didn't say anything to her to prompt her to go on her rant. My boyfriend had his smart glasses which recorded the entire thing. Eventually he had had enough and hit the subway emergency button, which stopped the train at the next stop and summoned the police. They took his statement, and she was finally taken off the train by police. I find it irritating if someone calls me bromofluffic slurs, but it pisses me off when my boyfriend is subjected to that and glacis crap way too flipping often. I didn't understand why he needed smart glasses when I first met him, but I clearly get it now. We do nothing other than what a straight couple would do: hold hands, hug, rest our head on each other's shoulder, etc. I asked him if he was comfortable with PDA and if he wanted to not let it be known we are boyfriends in public. I told him I didn't want to hide us, but I needed his consent too. He said he didn't want to hide, so we aren't changing crap. Be safe out there, brother. Karen's gonna Karen, but that doesn't mean let their crap slide. I'm sorry this happened to you again. It's not okay. Not now. Not ever. Especially in this day and age, I agree with your boyfriend. Don't hide who you are. That's what they want. Our gay ancestors fought for our right to simply be, and that's what you're gonna keep doing. You hear me? Don't hide yourself for no one. Thank you. I feel much happier being out of the closet. I don't want to ever go back. Never, never go back. The only things that belong in closets are clothes and secrets, and who you are should not be one of those secrets. Technically, ideally, even secrets don't belong in the closet. Well, yes, you are right. Bro, there is a whole magical world full of talking animals in there too. Trust me, I was on a first-name basis with each and every one of them. This, 1,000 times this, never keep who you are a secret unless it's for genuine survival, which is very rare once you're already out publicly. What country was this? Toronto, Canada. I'm disappointed in my fellow Canadians. I'm from a smaller town in Quebec, and while it's not a pride parade everywhere we go, people mostly don't give a shit. There are a lot of immigrants as well. Seeing people of color is completely normal. Still, no one is ever entirely safe. I fear there will always be hate thrown our way. Hope you're both doing okay and these things won't happen to you too often again. I'm Canadian too, from Montreal, and I'm so sad this happened to you. Hang in there. Calling the police was the right thing to do. We're not going back into the closet. That's disgusting. I hate that these people are so emboldened. Our country has been extremely progressive and free for decades. Other people exist, they need to get over it and move on. They have seemed progressive. Just like the USA, once they get a taste of being able to be bigots, that door is hard to close. Never take what you have for granted, because ugliness is always right under the surface scratching to get out. Yeah, these people were mostly in hiding, crawling out from feeling emboldened, unfortunately. Thank you for sharing, inspiring and not hiding. One part of this story I love is the police believed the complaint, and the offense was regarded as serious enough to remove the woman from the train. I'm proud of you for not hiding, but damn, this sucks and I'm so sorry this happened to you guys, and keeps happening. Smart getting those glasses. Maybe I should get some. Thank you. Yes, smart glasses are helpful. They are always ready and are also less likely to antagonize or be detected by aggressors. Keep standing strong. Much love and respect to you both. I wish you two the best. I don't know where you are from, but thanks to a certain person in the US, the freaks are running rampart lately. Original poster said in a comment that it happened in Toronto, Canada. Sadly, that person is infecting people in other countries as well. If you hide, the Karens and phobic bungholes win. I'm proud of you for not letting it scare you. Next time start making out. With your boyfriend, not her. Call her a blunt. That sucks, just be mindful. And it can be worse, so definitely do PDA in a safe area, not just anywhere and everywhere. I have been attacked just for looking a tad gay, which has put me off ever doing PDA in public with a boyfriend, but that's something I gotta work through. And this is why we march. I'll think of you my next pride. Stay resilient. You did the right thing. You don't have to sit back and tolerate that sort of abuse of you and your boyfriend. I'm also glad the police apparently handled it appropriately. That doesn't always happen. Don't change anything. With the one exception. Don't get yourselves hurt. I live in the South and there are definitely places I wouldn't even dare have a long handshake, let alone a hug. You are totally in the right, but don't put yourselves in jeopardy. A lot can happen between you and the time it takes cops to get there. Just stay safe. It's still a sad world. Good call on smart glasses. My boyfriend is all things tech. Same here. My only issue is money. Be safe, but thank you, not changing crap. Let your pride flag fly. I was wearing a Buy Pride wristband I got the other day at the Pride Festival. I knew when I came out that this is what would happen, but I have no regrets, and I love my boyfriend. I'm both proud of and happy for you both. Be who you are without apology. It's the best way to stick it to the bigots. Damn, things are really getting bad. I live in west coast of Canada. As an East Asian gay man, getting bromophobia and tapeism in subway is something I didn't expect to happen when I first came here, especially in a big city. I am a 41-year-old man. I grew up in church. Now I don't exactly match up being queer myself. But I do believe. And I enjoyed church, funny enough. It's okay to feel like you do or don't agree with logic around you. That is the entire point of logic, I program. Karen might have lost her damn mind for all I know. That's the crowd I work with for a living. Here is the thing. My ex was a psych doctor, and he would confirm this. It's called a public display of affection. Some people will be a lot more sensitive to that because maybe they do disagree. I have witnessed people coming unglued with straight couples. You can disagree as long as the day is. I usually walk away without issues. I have been tortured by folks growing up for being me. So I get it. We generally held hands in certain places only. While it does not mean it's okay to treat people like dog crap. It's a basic human right to feel and express emotion. Sometimes it's a damn nightmare from the pits. Karen is the worst. And some people have no clue how to conduct themselves. I'm currently growing my hair out for donation to Wigs for Kids. They supply free hair. This broad was taking up the entire sidewalk, and I stepped beside her and said, "Pardon me." This witch erupted saying, "I hate your damn hair, it's ugly. You are so gross. Man buns are so nasty." In reality, I don't care for man buns. But I'll tell you what, while I grow this out for donation, it sure is helpful. People need to get a damn grip on life. Some little girl will have hair because people care. And she will have it free. Edit, good for you for being you too. Hate speech and harassment aren't protected rights in Canada. She didn't just say yuck, you're gay. She went on a full-on rant directed at my boyfriend and I, with bromophobic slurs, glacial slurs, and made us and the passengers unsafe. This lady too. She called me a flipping maggot, and more. She was yelling so loud I hear her nearly a block away. I look straight up native and Mexican combo. I am either. You can imagine the things she was spewing. We have a huge homeless crisis where I live. Just by being kind, it's amazing how you can set people off. Lucky for us, speech is protected. But I felt like a nice backhand at the moment. Maybe some sleepy time pause. I may be gay, but I have been over the rainbow into Fighting Town a few times growing up. My uncle used to force me. Anytime this happens on the subway, bus, plane, or any public transportation system, shout very loudly for anyone with a phone or camera to start recording as soon as possible, and this bullcrap will stop. Flipping Karens. They are probably just jealous because no man will touch them. It really sucks that you have to go through that crap. I got pulled over by the cops once because they saw me holding my boyfriend's hand on the car. They tried to claim it's because I didn't have probationary plates in the window of the car, and then looked like complete dongheads when I showed them my full license, not a probationary license. I knew it was because they saw us holding hands. Disgusting, shameful behavior from those cops. Karen jealous she has no man. Maybe her husband left her for being a Karen. Take care, both you and your boyfriend. Flip that, Karen, you two sound cute though. Let the video go viral. This is what kinda scares me about PDA. I'm about to live on the edge of the gayest part of my city, and I'm still torn between wanting to show affection outside and low-key being scared too. Sorry you and your boyfriend had to go through that. Edit. Original poster's story apparently happened in literally the exact same neighborhood. Thanks, man. Do what feels safe for you. For me, I'm a physically affectionate person, and physical affection is one of the ways I show love to my partner, so I'm not stopping.
Thank you for checking us out. When you need proof in every moment, trust Ray-Ban Meta glasses. They record ultra-wide 12-megapixel photographs and high-definition video with a 5-microphone array for crystal-clear sound. Enjoy open-ear audio for calls, music, or podcasts without earbuds. Consult Meta Artificial Intelligence for real-time answers or local recommendations as you explore. Place calls and send messages hands-free to stay connected wherever you go. Broadcast your point of view in live video calls or stream directly to Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Find a link in the video Dropbox below.
Post the video online. Everyone should be able to see and judge this person for her hateful language and verbal attacks. There should be a social cost for that type of behavior. Flipping Karen's people are way too comfortable being glaciest and bromofluffic as if. Assuming this was the USA, I would say Trump ruined this country. But really, he just made it okay to be loud about it. We apparently were always surrounded by bromofluffic glacist backwater scumbags the entire time. He just made hate loud again. I'm so sorry you guys had to go through that. Flip Yahtzee Karen and her people. Thanks for your support. Yeah, this was Toronto, Canada. I've been called a mag and whatever else many times in the past. I just get even more freaky the more they say it. I'm not sure why my reaction is that way, but it usually shuts them up, lol. I'm going through it myself. My family's not accepting. They love gossiping about me and they make constant gay jokes and references. And all my friends are out of state. My boyfriend and I are dating long distance, so I'm just trying to save up to relocate, instead of dwelling on the bromofluffia I'm still getting, and also have gotten in the past. That sounds awful what you're going through, man. Hang in there. One day, not so far away, you'll be in your boyfriend's arms and away from all that hate you are experiencing right now. Best of luck to you too. So true. My boyfriend is in Kentucky right now, and I'm in New Jersey. I'm trying to help him move to Jersey to be with me, but we've had a lot of financial and geographical setbacks. If this is in Canada, then you can file hate speech crimes against her. Being gay is a protected class under Canadian law because, unlike America, Canada actually has these laws designed to protect marginalized and minority people. I wish I was Canadian. So sick of the glacis bromophobic textist religious hatred the USA has subscribed to. Even my own family. It's so crappy here. The government has been taken over by greedy Yahtzees and no one seems to know what to do about it. I honestly feel ashamed to be an American at this point. I gave the best years of my 20s serving in the army and I feel like it was a total waste. Sorry you had to endure this, but this episode is a lot more common. Crazies on the subway. I haven't been in a while, but most people just try to ignore them, don't make eye contact, etc. I'm surprised you engaged. Thanks, but I get pissed when the person I love has to endure this abuse. Your ire is warranted. And I think challenging this behavior then and there is important. Safety considerations coming first, of course. Karen posed no physical threat, thankfully. Thankfully, indeed. Not going to lie, I live in a somewhat conservative state. Not terrible, but could be better. Luckily for where I live, we are an open carry state. I keep my 357 Magnum, aka my big Magnum, on my hip. Try to break into my house, and you will be met by the barrel of my 12 gauge, followed up by being destroyed by my 3 German shepherds. Good on you and your willingness and preparation to defend yourself and others. I love an armed gay man. Get Bear Mace. Which glasses? Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses. All those bromofluffic Bible-thumping Karens are the sole reason I got my concealed carry permit and carry everywhere I legally can. Carry mace and use it when you are being attacked in any way. Really sorry this happened to you both. This world is surely going the opposite way in life and not for the good. By the way, happy birthday. Huh? We're already using smart glasses? Yes, we are. Press charges as that is a hate crime. Send the message. We will not go back in the closet. I have never had a religious person or anyone berate me about being gay before I've had the slurs said to me, which I quickly clap back at, and then that's the end of it. In a weird kind of way, I want to get one of those religious people to come at me like this because I would love to put them in their place, and I'm so stubborn I won't back down. Obviously, we don't want this to happen altogether, but these people will always exist, and I would love them to do it to me rather than someone else who won't defend themselves or feels uncomfortable because of them. It makes my blood boil when I hear stories/videos about these people. Crazy people gonna crazy. I wouldn't take it personal. It's an unfortunate symptom of living in a big city. You did the right thing, but if Toronto is anything like New York City, she'll be back on the subway tomorrow being a harassing crackhead all over again. The truth is, he shouldn't be treated like that because of his skin color. We should not be dealing with glacéism here in 2025. However, you have those who can't live without some sort of drama. Even with the bromoflavs as well. I am a gay Christian guy. I am sorry that someone treated you two like that. Please know that her actions do not make her a Christian. We are to be a people of love, not hatred or judgment. They need to remember that Christ said that others will know we are His by the love we have for each other. I haven't came completely out yet. I have my reasons. However, I have came out to numerous people recently, which is a big step for me. Being raised in a Pentecostal holiness preacher's home makes it hard, along with being bad touched by uncles, aunts and male cousins growing up. So if you believe in prayer, please remember me and pray that I will find peace with being who I am. If I ever figure it out. Thank you. Being a 45-year-old chubby guy makes it hard to find someone to love me. I hope someday I can be happy. Thanks, man. I hope you find that special someone someday. Subways and mental health issues go hand in hand. At least it wasn't a physically threatening male. I'm glad you got her crap bum mouth thrown off the train. Ha ha. Good for you, keep on keeping on. I'm so sorry to hear this happen to you and your loving boyfriend. Don't you dare hide your true self. Do you know the very beautiful thing about love? Love is not prejudice. Love is not bromofluffic. Love does not care if you're rich or poor. Love is love, and guess what? You, your boyfriend, me, and the rest of the gay community, we're not the ones that will have to answer to God. It's all of those Karens, bromofluffs, and each and every single bumhole that hurt us physically and or mentally already have their very own special place in heck. I carry a Merce crossbody bag. I hear and see bumholes laugh and whisper crap about me carrying my bag. If someone tries to bully me or someone else, I have a visceral reaction and compulsively have to speak the truth. I usually hold back on telling people the whole truth out of kindness, and because when people cry it makes me uncomfortable. People who are bullies are always that way because they're wounded, and I have an uncanny ability to see exactly how they are wounded. I voice their deepest fears and insecurities until they feel the most vulnerable, and then I confront them with their future. I don't do this often because people are usually very nice to me, but it's successful 100% of the time. Maybe a neurodivergent thing to do, but going for the jugular immediately is way easier than having to prolong an unpleasant interaction with someone. This Karen was completely brainwashed, and there was no reasoning with her. Sorry you dealt with this. Are you sure this was a Karen? I wasn't there and you know best, but the story you wrote described to me a person suffering from mental illness more than anything else. To cause a scene about anything to the extent of getting police involved is typically reserved for the mentally ill. Especially in Canada. Especially in an urban center. I've had mentally ill people shout slurs at me holding another guy's hand here in Ottawa, but I just smile and carry on. They aren't really there, so what they say doesn't, well, count. If it's possible that this was the case, I hope maybe that might help you guys feel a little better about it. Don't continue to live thinking that was a fully functioning person. Even the most hateful mentally healthy Canadians keep to themselves in urban centers. I see no reason to conflate mental illness with unfiltered bigotry. Honestly, I would advise against public displays of affection. Here in the Netherlands, doing that will most likely result in bromofluffix slurs being yelled at you, and when you respond you get beaten up by a group of Arabs. Plenty of fair-skinned Dutch folk yell bromofluffix slurs and commit attacks as well. There is not a one-brace monopoly on that in the Netherlands. Occasionally yes, but 95% are Arabs. Come to Amsterdam and try holding hands with a man or kissing him in public. Arabs on fat bikes will pull up and beat the crap out of you, lol. As little as 8 months ago, I would go to Amsterdam monthly to meet my ex. I held hands with my partner all of the time. For sure, some people of color were more direct about it. But we had plenty of lighter-skinned folk making snide, passing remarks. This is only going to get worse as some political factions try and blame their impending self-inflicted economic disaster on LGBT and communities of color as a scapegoat to distract the right-leaning leaders from blaming themselves for their own actions. You're better than me, I would have literally dragged her. In the meantime, I suggest your boyfriend upload the video on socials to make her life difficult. Thank you for watching. Do you think that woman was worth stopping the entire train? Have you ever dealt with a confrontation like this? Discuss it in the comments section. Please subscribe to Mother Moose. And find the Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses in the link below.